All right, YouTube. I just made that video about the hammers, and I figured I would do another one. My son's got a doctor's appointment on the over the phone doctor appointments, so he's upstairs, and I don't want to interrupt that by cleaning. And I'm procrastinating a little bit. I'll admit that, but I figured I'd do another video just about. So when I was growing up, I remember we religiously watched the new Yankee Workshop with Norm Abram, and he always had in his tool belt on his left hand side, he always had a Starrett 12-inch speed square. Now these things are like 150. They're not cheap. They're really, really expensive. And you can see that this is indeed a maybe I'll put it the other way so you can actually read it. A Starrett Co. 12-inch square, 12-inch combination square from Athol, Mass. This is one of the. This is an old one. This is really old. This was also my father-in-law's tool. And like I said, he was a machinist. And the type of machine work that he would do is for, what company was it? He put together all of the print that they would press onto, press in ink and then press onto cardboard boxes that held like cereal and pasta, that kind of stuff. And he would work on all the machines. So he was like a millwright / machinist. And this here is the combination square that he would use and carry with him in his tools at work, and he would use this in his woodworking and carpentry at home. This is one of those tools that, since it's as expensive as it is, it's probably something that, like, he had just this one. And he found that, rather than having a 6-inch and a 12-inch and a 16-inch and whatever, he picked this because, you're going to spend the money. It's going to be a really good tool, and you're going to get a lot of use out of it on multiple different fronts. He was also a welder, and I want to say it might have got cleaned off when I was cleaning it up because it was a little bit rusty from being in their garage. But there was some welding slag on it, and I think it just chipped off. You can see it's been beat up. His corner came off at some point, and it's got paint on it. You can see, I don't know what they did there, but somebody did something with that. A little bit more there. They used it as like a flat edge to pound on or something. But this square is very, very important to me for multiple reasons. I never met my wife's grandfather. I wish I did, because he seems like everything that I've heard about him. Like, I mean, he could weld. He was a mechanic. He was a machinist. He was a carpenter. He hunted. He fished. He camped. He was the kind of man I hope to be. And this is just some little heat shrink tubing that I'm playing with in my hand here. And when I found this in the barn that we were cleaning out for my father-in-law, I looked at it, I'm like, there's no way. And I looked closer, I'm like, that's a Starrett. And then I looked closer, it's like, that's the Starrett that Norm Abram had. So finding that was a big deal for me, and being able to use it. I use it when I make, obviously when I'm doing woodworking. But I found that for the type of woodworking I do, the Adirondack chairs, the picnic tables, I need the longer length than the 6-inch, and this is perfect for that. It's dead square. Like, I don't know how old it is, but it is dead square, any position on here, and this is dead 45 whenever you use it. So this is a tool that means a lot to me. I wish I could have met my wife's grandfather. For as difficult as it is with my father-in-law having the stroke and needing to move down here and all of the work that we're going to do, I'm happy that I'm going to get to spend more time with him, because he's another guy that has lived in a way that I strive to live. He hunts, he did. He would hunt, he would fish, he would camp, he was a mechanic and a truck driver. He did all the carpentry, he built his house, that eventually the bank took away, but that's another story. And it's going to be nice to have him down here. It's going to be very meaningful for me to have him down here, and I know it will be for my wife and my son too. But my relationship with my family was never such that I was treated as an equal, and it was always just assumed, oh, Nick can't do that, he's too stupid. And I've never been treated like that by her father. He likes me, and I like him. We get along, and I wish it was under different circumstances, but I'm looking forward to having him down here. Anyway, just wanted to show you this cool 12-inch Starrett combination square, just like Norm Abram had. Belonged to my wife's grandfather and my wife's father, my father-in-law, and his father-in-law. And I'm very happy to have it. I mean, I wish I could have met her grandfather. I wish her father could still be using this tool. But I find it to be a blessing that if he can't, I can. And someday my son, his grandson, will be able to use this too when it all gets passed down to him. So anyway, just another quick video. I hope wherever you are, you're comfortable and that God is with you. Thank you.